Good morning, traders. So let's see how we trade the Aussie today. So the daily kind of bounced off this trend line at the bottom here. So if we just put that line in, and you can see it's pretty close to the cloud as well. And we also had this weekly level here where price actually closed on, which is the top of this weekly bar here. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. And if this holds, then we can obviously expect a bounce to the upside, okay? And pretty much what we'd be looking for is something like this. So we would expect a visit probably to the top there, and then the next logical target is going to be this tail here. Okay, so that's kind of the setup that's in play at the moment, provided that this trend line holds. So that would be a pretty much a 3,500 point move. Okay, so that's what the weekly is looking like at the moment. Although we do at this stage have quite a bearish candle, we're going to have to see what happens on this trend line. It's the last two times that it's hit here, you can see how the buyer stepped in. Okay, so let's just get down to the daily. What I want to do is just delete this and tidy it up first. There you go. So you can see we hit it spot on, and how it ties up with the bottom of the cloud here as well. Okay, we did get the first gap close as well. There is still one more gap at the bottom here. That gap would break this trend line. So for me, any of you that watch me regularly, you'll know that the gap is the last thing on my mind to worry about. So first thing is levels, then it's the ichimoku levels, and then it's trend lines, and only then do we start looking at gaps. Okay, so what do we have on the daily? So the daily at the moment, we pretty much, you can call it a channel in actual fact, because if we copy this line and put it up top here, you'll see that we have a channel of sorts, okay? So we bottom of channel, and we've got a long way to go. Pretty much, I mean, if I extend this channel, whoa, not that one. If we extend the channel up like that, okay, you'll see that the top of this channel is in line with the target that we've got for the measured move. Okay, so that's pretty much what I can see at the moment, and I am sitting long. I've taken a small nibble at a long at the bottom here, and we'll see how it plays out. Okay, the stop is very tight. I'll show you on the lowest time frame what I'm doing, but we are long at the moment. So if we look at the 4 hour, you can see we had this rejection bar. We basically had two rejection bars. The first one was always not really going to play out because you could see there was a magnet below. So all the levels had been hit, all the Fibonacci levels had been hit. So the only other level left was the daily gap, and that's pretty much what it stretched for at the close and then reversed quickly. Just tidy this up again, and you'll see we hit it spot on. Okay, so for me, this is going to play out. So I've taken along pretty much right down here on this trend line. Okay, so pretty much, I don't have that account open, but it's pretty much in this area here, and I have a stop that's 250 points away. Okay, so that's kind of my play at the moment on the Aussie is long. There are a couple of things I'm looking for. So the first one obviously is going to be for this to break. Okay, whether we draw it at a diagonal or whether we look at it as a channel. And I suppose the channel is probably the easiest way to look at it. Still the same principle, I need it to break. Okay, if we look at the ichimoku, we've got a twist here which has turned bearish. We've had a crossover right up here which is bearish. And we've broken through price here and we're hitting resistance on the cloud. Okay, so this is also bearish. But if I look at my indicators here, my oscillators, they're all grouping to the bottom. And what do we know about them when they group to the bottom? We know something is about to change. So the change in direction is here, is pretty close. Okay, so what could still happen is we could just range like this today and then break to the upside. Okay, so let's get down to the hour and just delete that. Right, so I am sitting long and we'll see what happens at the open. If this level holds, we may still come back and test this bottom here, and that would be the ideal situation, is to come back and test this low, because then I have a double bottom, and that's what I'll be looking for. So any retracement, I'll be looking to buy some more, and I'm going to be looking to buy this thing pretty much all the way up. Okay, failure of this will only really be, well, I suppose if we get a 4-hour close below this trend line, I'll consider that a failure. So 49. Just want to see what we've got here. So you're probably looking at 49,800, 49,750, somewhere around there. If we get below that, then I'd consider that as a failure. And then this channel would have broken to the downside. Okay, so for me today, it's I'm looking for longs. It may take a while, so it may take most of today and tomorrow, in actual fact, for us just to range sideways and then to break to the upside. But I think there's still a bit of money on the table, because even if we just range the top there, it's 500 points. Okay, and this little bounce at the close here was worth almost 400 points. Okay, so yeah, so that's me today, and obviously the big one that we're looking for will be the break of this trend line. So if this trend line breaks, we'll look for the retest, which should be on Tekinson here, before we start trading to the upside. And then obviously what you want to do is you want to take some profit on every level. Okay, so you want to take some profit at Tekinson, keep some in, let it retrace, get back in, take some profit on the 200, let it come back, get back in, take some profit on the cloud, let it come back, get back in, and so you keep moving. So you keep banking profit, but you're also just adding to your position. Okay, so that's kind of the play that we'll be doing today, and we're looking for this level here to get hit. Okay, so we're looking for a good 3,000 points here. Anyway, guys, that's my view on the Aussie today and what I'll be playing this week. I hope it helps, and if you like it, please give us a thumbs up, drop us a message, even better. Love to engage with you guys. Anyway, catch you guys later. Cheers, bye.